Okay. Heyo, crafting. I'm just waiting to get with Zakram so we can start. You look ridiculous. It's perfect. I thought about wearing the Zhongli outfit again, but this was easier. Still trying to... What's going on? Rolls. Guess we'll mess around in my lip sync needs work. What do you mean? I was getting my ducks in a row. Oh, okay. Hello?
Oh, there he is. There he is. How are you doing, my good sir?
I'm doing good. How are you?
I'm doing awesome, my dude. We're in the UK here, so I had to get a nap just beforehand so I can
I
power
see.
through. So I was literally claiming every minute I could before I had to get up. So, okay. So I literally got to where you told me. So let me just do the promos and get like our ducks in a row, and then we can get to chat.
Alright.
So, pardon me. Let me clear the throat. I am joined with the King Coda. Now, Coda has a specialty, and his specialty is Japanese anime babes. My job. Right. Genshin Impact. Now, I have heard a lot about it. As far as I understand, it's a PvE. Uh, I don't quite understand the game, but for what I understand, and then you can explain to me better. Genshin Impact is like a PvE adventure game.
Yeah. A way to compare it is to like your Legends of Zelda's or an open world RPG. Yeah.
Okay, happy days. So open world RPG. So I don't have much experience. Like open world RPGs is more like New Vegas for me.
Uh-huh.
So that's like when I play like that sort of thing. That's what I think about. So it's like the same but different, or like what should I be expecting before I jump in?
Not too far off. I'd say it's a lot more medieval than a New Vegas. You know, you don't get a gun.
Okay.
And a lot of the ways you get gear is you go around and you open up chests. Now, this is also a gacha game. Are you familiar with gachas? So, yeah, the main thing is getting characters requires wishing, which we won't be able to do in this speedrun until we hit like level 7 or so. So it'll be like an hour or so in. And then that's really going to determine, I think, the front runner for the speedrun. So have you explained how this competition's going to work?
I have not. So as far as I've got the game, because very simply we don't know who's going to be here and who isn't.
Right.
So I'll just run through, explain what the idea is, and if you want, you can sort of lay out what your idea of the challenge is, and then I can explain how we're going to go through it. So if you want to go ahead, then we can move on to the next step.
Okay. So Genshin Impact is open world. So the idea is there's two regions that you can get to pretty early. The first region being the starting area, Mondstadt, and then you're kind of blocked off from going into the second region for a little while. and that area is called Liyue. And the main city of Liyue is at the very southern point of the map. So the idea for this is we're going to basically race to get through this beginning part of the game to get down into Liyue as quickly as possible and get to that most southern point of the map. The first one to get there, of course, is the winner. Also, as a little secondary competition, we're going to be judging each other's kind of accounts. Like how many characters do you have? How leveled are they? How good are they? As well as like what you have them equipped with, weapons and gear and whatnot.
This is like noob versus the master because your main content is like guides for like Genshin Impact and like helping players get into the game, right?
Yeah, so you'll have the perfect guide with you right now.
Woohoo! Well, see, I was going to cheat because I was going to drag up some of that old YouTube content. I was going to use it as an example for myself and for the viewers who don't know anything about the game.
Mm-hmm.
So that was what my thinking was. I was going to be like the researcher. I was like, I'm gonna research. I'm gonna research it, and that's how I'm gonna win. But you're telling me you're gonna work with me here?
Oh, as much as I can.
That does not fill me with confidence. That does not fill me with confidence.
I'm still gonna win, but
right. On that note, we can get started whenever you like. I'm ready to hit the launch button. I am just about to donate. So far. Before we get started, we have raised £170 in aid of Macmillan cancer support. So, no, I mean, we give golf clap, folks. Thank you all so much for your help. I will run through some of the donations now. Again, we're just doing some bookkeeping, housekeeping before we get started, and we can just get into the games. So I will just jump into some of the last people to donate. We have Marbeth McConnell at £10. So thank you so much with that gift aid as well. We have Mary Walsh for £10. Thank you so much for that. And we have a few other family members. My uncle Jonathan there. I see Jonathan Bogle throwing in £20. Thank you so much, good sir. And yeah, we have Chelsea Miller and Guy Blackwell going for 10 and £20. So yeah, they're doing really well so far. They've almost broke half of the goal and we haven't even got started yet.
That's fantastic.
Yeah, man, they dug deep for this one, although I feel like they're going to slow down because everyone in the UK is in bed at the moment. But that's okay because we're hoping to catch some of the drunks on the way out of the bar.
That's right.
So, now, I'm going to, first of all, how would you suggest I start?
So first thing, what screen are you on? You're on the start screen or the
I'm literally gonna hit launch.
Okay.
I'm hitting the launch button.
Go ahead and hit launch because there's a little cutscene you have to watch at the beginning, and I'm on the screen where you get pick a twin. So that's what I think we're gonna start here. We're gonna select a character, and we have to go through a little bit of a tutorial at the very beginning, of course. But then right before you get to go into the city, I'll let you know, you'll meet...
Does it matter which server we play on?
No, it shouldn't matter at all.
Then I'll go European just for that better ping.
Oh yeah, I'm playing Asia, so...
Talk about hardcore. Any particular reason that you go for Asia apart from the authenticity?
I already have a North American account. So I need to.
Oh, this is your leveling account? Yes, okay.
Right. Yeah, I had to make a new account.
Okay. See, that's where I sort of spaced. Okay. Now that I'm loading, it's downloading assets, which means I can check out stream across our different socials. So I actually had a little laugh. It seems like you use your Twitter about as much as I do.
Oh yeah, I've been trying to get better at it.
I'm terrible, but Instagram is the one that I seem to be doing best as a secondary. It seems to be going well. I enjoy Instagram. I browse Instagram. It feels like a natural fit, Alright, we're downloading assets. No, you guys don't want to see. Yeah. Oh god, this is so frustrating. Right. Let me grab a Genshin Impact image that I can throw up while I'm working on stuff. Genshin Impact.
Oh yeah, I hate it minimizes it anytime you click off.
Yeah, frustrating.
So for the viewers on my end, Do you want to kind of explain the charity that we're raising money for?
Okay, I can indeed. If you give me one moment just to set this up
No
on
problem.
stream, and then I have all the time in the world to run. There we go. We'll put that up here. Oh god. Leaking DMs, leaking DMs. Oh god.
Oh no.
Oh no, the nudes. Alright. Okay, so we've got Genshin Impact. We'll put that
Also, can I get a link
there.
to your stream to help
Okay,
get
so
people over there?
we'll start off with the charity that we're raising money for. So, uh, I'm Zach Crackham. For those of you who don't know, your friendly neighborhood on average dude, self-declared sexiest accent on Twitch, friendly neighborhood on average dude, and I have been supporting Macmillan Cancer Support each year for the past 3 years now. So, when I started streaming, my granny actually got sick and passed with cancer, and during that time, Macmillan were there in order to support the family and myself through that transition and that bereavement. I, there was a, I'll be quite candid with yourself and with the viewers. There was a moment where I was very much struggling. I was doing night shifts. I was watching over through the night. Her health was deteriorating. It was taking its toll on my mental health. The
Uh,
family were having to work. They were having to come in and look after her on their time off. So everyone was sort of stretched to their limit. And Macmillan came in at the moment they were most needed. They come in, they took night shifts, they took at least one night shift a week and an extra shift through the day. Pardon me. They took an extra shift through the day
mhm.
to allow to take some of that pressure off. That meant that we weren't having to sort of jump from one task to another. We had time to sort of process what was happening, that sort of thing. So Macmillan were like right there on the front line whenever we needed them. Sorry, one more.
No problem.
So Macmillan were there when we needed them. So what I've been doing every Halloween as a way to give back is I've been raising money and we've been ramping up the donation goal slowly but surely. We started with £100, which was donated mostly by one person in order to get me to dye my hair blonde. We then upped the ante last year. I think the target was 300. We smashed that by to about £700, and now we're looking for £500 in aid of Macmillan Cancer Support. And this year's been very hard. Across, like all of the nurses on the ground level have been really finding it hard
Hmm.
because they're having to deal with extra fuel costs. They're having to deal with the added risks of COVID and the like. So anything that you guys can do to help them, it is absolutely outstanding because we can go so much further together than we can alone. And at the end of the day, I'm only one man, you're only one man, and we can do so much better together. Am I right?
Right?
So that's what I think about Macmillan. That is what Macmillan's aim is, there to help people who need it in their moment that they most need it. So that is what they do, and that is why I believe that they're the number one charity for me that really do. You know how some charities you wonder where the money goes? Well, I can tell you exactly where the money goes in Macmillan. It goes right to the nurses and the volunteers who actually make things happen, you know?
Yeah. Uh, and for those of you watching, if you want to help support Macmillan, like you said, all of us together, we help with that. There's a link down in my description for
I can I
access
can
to it.
also give I can also just explain game heroes
Uh-huh.
as well. Game heroes are just the marketing and gaming arm of Macmillan. So Game Heroes is just about coming together and doing something great through gaming. And you're a big gamer yourself, aren't you, Coda?
I pretend.
I pretend. Fake until you make it, am I
That's
right?
right.
And I'm assuming you guys in chat really enjoy gaming as well, because otherwise, I'm assuming why would you be checking out my channel or our good friend Coda here? So if you like gaming, this is the opportunity for gaming to do something good in the world. So donate stick around for every view on the channel, on YouTube, on Facebook, and on Twitch. We're going to donate 1p in the Ada McMillan Cancer Support. And we've been raising money right out through the month of October, and we're ramping up to our final total in 24 hours time. So Coda, give me a guess. How much money do you think we've raised in 1p's?
Well, first off, a pound to like a US dollar is like $1.28 or something like that. So I'm gonna say, hopefully, like $100. Close.
Ooh. Okay. I can confirm that it's north of $100.
Oh, all right.
I'm not gonna lie, it's been an active month for gaming, am I right?
Oh yeah, especially with everyone stuck indoors.
Alright, let me get this cutscene for you, chat. Like, the anime and art on this is outstanding.
You know, it's a little bit upsetting. So the main company that makes this is a company called MiHoYo. They're based out of China. They made another game called Honkai Impact, which is also a very successful game, but Genshin, of course, is like a national phenomenon this past year. They put so much money and effort into Honkai. We rarely get this quality of cutscene in Genshin. We might get it like once a patch. It's so upsetting.
So is that like select my character?
Yeah, so that's the screen that I'm on.
Okay.
So I'll give you. There's a subtle difference between the two twins, other than their looks. Aether, the boy on the right, he's slightly faster than the girl, because he's slightly taller, and the height of a character actually plays into their speed and their climb capabilities and whatnot. Voice the thematic. So he's slightly faster. The female character is slightly stronger. She does a little bit more damage. Now, they're very, very slight differences. They might come into play in a speed run, but that's the main difference between the two.
Okay. There we go. Okay, so the guy is quicker, which allows me to climb quicker. And what's the benefit of the girl?
The guy's quicker. The girl is slightly stronger.
Okay. So how important is attack damage in the early game?
It depends. It depends on what you'll get. Yeah, I'm kind of torn here because I'm thinking strength might be good, but also it's a speed run. Like, you gotta be fast, right?
I mean, speed seems to be a good way to start because
yeah.
I'm gonna be rushing through it anyway. So speedy.
All right, I'm gonna name the guy Zach.
Well, I named mine Speedy. Oh no. I don't even know if chat's getting this audio yet. Because it hasn't given me any options.
So then the evil god turns our sibling into Minecraft blocks.
Jesus. Literally, like, that's... I mean, I looked up at the screen to see what you were talking about, and that was literally what was happening on screen.
May want to state the rules in end goal. I did that. I did that at the start. I'll do it again. We're trying to get to the very bottom of the map, Liyue, as quickly as possible. And the goal is to raise money for charity with the link in the description.
So I am going to donate now. That was... See, the problem is I'm trying to donate, but it keeps knocking the screen off, and it's really frustrating.
Oh, I know. It's the worst. I have a scene for an up-close shot of me that I just swap to whenever I have to swap off the
Ah, see, this is where you're smarter than I am. Okay, I'll just do that. Okay. Oh no, I really need... there we go, that'll do for this. Yep, that'll hold it. Okay, Genshin Impact. So, I can go and donate now. I'm gonna donate $10 now, and before we get started, and then we can move on from there. Okay, £10. Other. I'm sorry, zero contribution because I'm gonna be donating all night.
I'm
I
gonna
can't
need
do
to
this to myself not again.
swap to controller while you're waiting. There we go. I just can't play this game if it's not with a controller.
See, I'm trying to move over to more PC gaming, so any opportunity with a game that isn't PvP, I'm happier with it.
Oh yeah,
Uh,
look at that
I'm
ping, 170. Yum.
uh,
Any rules like all teleports are off limits or only main character and so on? No rules like that. It's just get there as quick as you can because it's still gonna take us like 3 hours.
oh yeah, just on that note though, I'm taking my time to develop. I'm gonna be on for 2 hours. Then I'm gonna be taking a break because I have other games I need to
Okay.
play. But then I will do my final hour tomorrow afternoon before we get the final result, and then I can touch base with you about final games because I actually just received a message from the Mighty Hatchet.
Uh huh.
He is down. He is currently looking at Game of Age of Empires. I need to confirm how long he's going to be up.
Okay. That was the guy you said you wanted me to compete with.
That is the person I was saying to you. I would love to see. Right? I just picture this. Right? Picture this for me. It's a coliseum. The fans rage. They're thirsting for blood. And then the announcer comes out and he says, "Introducing the King Coda versus the Mighty Hatchet." Crowd goes wild. Gates drop. Fire explosions. All out death match.
You're excited for this.
You see what you see? You pick up one laying down.
I got you.
So yeah, that's one picture in my head, and I just think the two of you sound so grand together that it's like that is a matchup that needs to happen. All right, first dono going through from my end. That is $10. Actually, £10, but that's no. I mean, we're not going to squibble over exchange rates here. It's all going to a good cause, folks. All going to a good cause.
Yep.
So if you'd like to donate yourself, that's at
And that's
gameheroes.macmillan.org.uk.
it's any donation. Don't feel like you have to do like a $10 donation. It's everyone together gets the job done. You know.
That 100 people donating £1 does better than 5 people donating five. Am I right?
Right.
So that's that through. Sorry, the link was Macmillan gameheroes.macmillan.org.uk/fundraising/Zach-Crackham. So I'm sharing it in chat right now for anyone who needs it.
Crafting Games is saying once I get my laptop, I want in on the Coda Arena challenge.
All right, so this is us. I'm
Okay.
now into Genshin.
You're on the beach.
Yep. Hey.
Before you start going off on the tutorial, if you look to your left, you'll see a little rock floating in the water. I'm gonna recommend you swim out to that rock real quick, just for an early game boost.
The one that's just pointing out of the water.
Yeah. Don't sprint. Just swim straight out.
Don't sprint.
Yeah. This game has a stamina function, so if you hold down the little go fast button, you'll run out of stamina and drown before you get out there. But there are goodies out there.
Whoa, okay. How do I not lose my stamina?
You're just losing it because you're swimming. Once you get back on a rock, it'll refill over time.
Okay, I'm trying to get back in before I drown. I'm so close to the edge. All right, I'm back. Okay, that was a. Why am I so dodgy starting games?
Is this
Alright.
an answer from
Full
this
stamina,
world?
let's try that again without dying.
I didn't get a sword. I would have loved to have gotten a sword.
So, what, do you get a random item from this little rock here?
Yeah, and those are probably going to be like our best bet to like outcompete each other is by opening up chests to get gear.
Okay.
And that was like I made an ultimate beginner's guide video for this. It's the biggest video on my channel. That was the one tip at the very beginning of the video that everyone, like, I had people that are like, I'm AR-50 and I'm going back to that rock for that chest I didn't know about.
Okay, so I've got to the rocks that are sticking out, the big rock.
Uh-huh. There should be a big chest on the big rock out there.
Oh my god, I literally just drowned. Are you fucking kidding me? I was at the rock. I was basically on it. Right, so there's a wee small one right on the edge. That is not the one you're talking about.
No, but you might be able to get to the wee small one in order to help you, like, get your stamina back to go to the big one.
Okay, I'm so scared right now. I do not do noob games well. Alright. He says he might be gaming an hour for some Age of Empires. By that time I should actually have like a grip on the game and understand how to level. I'm just doing the paddling. Just doing my doggy paddle, don't mind me. So you play this on controller, you were saying?
Yeah, like I play a lot of PC games, like shooters and whatnot. I'll use my mouse and keyboard, but this kind of game I just like. It just fits a controller in my mind, you know? There's lots of people that don't do it.
I see the chest! I see the chest! I'm not excited, you're excited. Oh my god. I looted my first chest! I'm so happy.
So, what a chest drops is equipment for your characters as well as like stuff to level your characters up and whatnot. If you got a sword from that chest, that's gonna be better than what your character currently has. And you'll get something called artifacts. That's like your helmet, your t-shirt, that kind of stuff that buffs up your character. And you can access all of those by hitting C on your keyboard, or I think if you hold down tab, you'll see a little face of a person, and you can move your mouse towards that face, and it'll open up your character window.
Is that the attributes, weapons, and artifacts?
Yeah. So artifacts is where you would put on like a feather, flower, anything like that you got from the chest, and of course weapon.
I got a traveling doctor's pocket watch.
Busted.
Is that good? I don't know.
I mean, it's early game stuff, so but all of it's probably gonna help make you stronger.
Adventurer's goblet. No, I think that's it. Okay.
Once you safely
I've equipped it what I need to equip.
Once you safely get back to the beach, I'll start moving again just to keep the speed run fair.
Oh no, you move on. No, it's fine. I'm moving towards the ocean. I'm gonna be doing the big Genshin. I know Hatchet, right? Hatchet's just in chat talking about Genshin. I haven't tried it before. You can move on if you want, Coda. I will be coming behind you. Remember, I'm gonna be taking some time during the day tomorrow to finish this up. So,
all right,
we're gonna be putting the same time in anyway. So just if you need to move on, it's fine. I trust you.
I mean, my live stream is recorded, I guess.
That's the cool thing. Although, yep. You're like level 25 in Genshin? Oh my god, I just tried! No!
Oh, I lost my crown. Oh no.
Oh my god. What is the point? Why am I here? Just to suffer? Right, seriously, I thought I went straight. Like, I'm literally sitting there like, I went straight. What did I do differently? Oh my. Wait, does that mean I lost all my stuff on that chest? Is
No,
gone?
no, no, no. You get to keep the stuff.
Oh, then I'm going back out there for no reason.
Um, where can people on my end watch your?
Sorry. Yeah,
Yeah.
so you can find me live on Twitch at twitch.tv/ZachCrackham. Or if you're on YouTube, you can find me at ZachCrackhamTTV. While I'm at that, I need to add a new title and... Let me open this up. I need to find a new title and new thumbnail, what I remember, before we get any further. Let's go across here. YouTube. I did do some awesome thumbnails, in my personal opinion, earlier, just for this special occasion.
Oh yeah.
We shared them on Instagram and on Twitter.
My thumbnail was just my face superimposed over a map of the game.
See, I usually do a few different variations on my thumbnail for the simple reason of apparently it works better for analytics if you change it whenever it first starts out, every like hour or so. Like it becomes like a fresh impression sort of thing. It's weird. I remember Alpha Gaming explaining it one day. Happy Halloween in aid of Macmillan Cancer Support. Yay, Macmillan! Okay, so if you can find me, you can find me at ZachCrackham on YouTube, or you can find me at ZachCrackham on Twitch. Very simple. You can find us on Facebook. It's not my preferred platform because it shuts off every 8 hours. So be aware of that. But it'll work perfectly for the next 8 hours. So
yeah,
if you want to find us, that's where you can find us. And thank you so much, by the way. I know I thanked you whenever we were speaking before, but thank you so much for getting involved, my dude, because it's always good. Oh, and there's your guys coming across now. I hear going. Thank you so much for getting involved, my dude. As I said before, it matters so much that we... It doesn't matter how much, it matters that we're getting involved, you know?
I, like,
thank you so much.
Supporting, like, cancer research and whatnot means a lot to me because I've also lost some loved ones from cancer.
Well, let me be clear. It is cancer support, so it's more about
it's still
care.
like, yeah.
Yes, I do understand what you're saying. Yeah, just so no one's confused or anything. Yeah, but cancer research definitely is something I'll tell you actually an anecdote while I'm moving on here. So, my grandmother, not the grandmother I was speaking to you about Macmillan. Oh, hi Chelsea. My grandmother who passed before that, she actually died of cancer as well, but the difference was hers was a little earlier on, chance that she might have been able to get some different type of experimental care, but because of her age, she chose not to fight it. That being said, if she was younger, we could have used a thing called boson therapy, which is a therapy that cost about, I think it was 50k, 40k, 50k, like, for a set of treatments. And it was like, it's not that it's new, it's that it's expensive, so people don't usually get it. You have to go to a part of the accelerator to get it, but it's like, it's the cutting edge of cancer treatment because it targets specific cancers using boson radiation.
Oh yeah, I've heard of that, yeah.
So yeah. He's a dedicated man. Thank you guys so much, very much appreciate it. I hope you're all having a crafting games. Thank you so much. Heads up, I'm still in Age of Empires category. That's a good shout. I'll get that changed now, so and we'll change it onto Genshin Impact. Because we were actually doing a Age of Empires live stream for the countdown for the new release. Have you played it yet?
I haven't played the new one. I
yeah,
played
so the new one.
Age
Oh,
of
bro, the graphics on it. Oh, outstanding.
I'll keep this close.
Outstanding. Alright, that should be us out of the Genshin
I saw
Impact.
the gameplay because we were watching the live streams to cover over on PSG. So
Yes, I'm with you.
yeah, it looked really nice. I the last of those I've been playing has been Sid Meier's. So I haven't touched an Age of Empires since I was like 12 or something.
Do you want me to tell you a funny story about growth on your channel? Like, just not your channel, but a channel and oh, a teleporting waypoint. What's this stuff? So I'll finish the anecdote and then I'll continue with the game. So I played Age of Empire on hacked internet about 4 years ago. When I started streaming, I was like really down in the dumps, like no money, like no whatever, you're bootstrapping your way up. And I hacked the internet next door in order to like have internet to like contact people. So we were playing Age of Empires on the hacked internet, streaming to 3 people, right? This LAN party of Age of Empires, and then cut to there this week where we were streaming to 50 people live on an Age of Empires countdown. And I remember saying to myself, we're just playing Age of Empires for us. No one will ever watch this. And, like, I find that fucking fantastic that 4 years later, like, that's where we are. There's actually a new Age of Empires and stuff. It's like, oh my god, that's fantastic.
Stealing somebody else's internet to stream.
Bro, you have no idea the shit I got up to back. Like,
was it at least decent internet?
I don't boast, but it was funny. Sorry?
Was it at least decent internet? Because, like, the internet,
They might have had decent internet, but like I was like through like 3 concrete walls.
Yeah,
By the time I got it, it was like half a megabyte.
When I was like 10, I wanted to try like making stuff for this new thing called YouTube. And
what's this thing? I've never heard of it.
Our internet is so bad. I made a Skyrim Let's Play, which I made in Windows Movie Maker. And it was the 100% like no cuts, no editing, me playing with like a webcam mic. You know, those early 2000s webcam mics.
like 480p webcam sort of thing.
Yeah. And I just uploaded that raw, and there would be like an extra like 3 minutes or so footage after. I'd be like, okay, that's it, end for today's episode. Now I have to figure out how to turn off the editing software, so I'm gonna do that in this video also.
What? God, it's a Digimon!
They do look like Digimon.
Dude, it's literally like the starter Digimon I just killed. I just murdered a Digimon. Bro, what is this game? If someone told me there was Digimon in this, I would have been playing long ago.
Fortunately, there's no Agumon.
See, why'd you have to spoil my fun?
Although Ikakumon's better than Agumon. That's just a fact.
Which one's Ikakumon?
He's the little seal guy with the horn.
He
was Joe's.
He's so loyal.
Yeah,
He's so loyal.
he has Joe as his Digidestined, and he's still a bro. Like,
I think he's so cute because he gives him the fur and all. No, that's Gabumon. That's Gabumon. He gives him the fur.
Yeah.
Where the fuck did this boar go? I was fighting a boar and the boar literally just disappeared in the wilderness.
Who's there?
Ah, Digimon! Kill it! The level 1 too is literally like a wee baby Digimon.
There's like 3 different versions of it too. Like, you don't even know how accurate calling it Digimon is.
Luckily, Paimon managed to
Find it! Oh god, there's 2 of them. Oh god!
Yeah. Oh, what's that? There's some kind of shiny.
Why does Paimon not sound annoying? Why is her voice actress different?
Have you been keeping up with the new series that's out?
What new series?
There's
the
a new
Digimon Ghost game?
series?
I watched the first 2 episodes. I haven't watched past that yet.
I have heard some good and bad things.
Okay, we've got it. Now let's get out of here.
Like, bad because the person that's, like, reviewing it is always, like, saying bad stuff. He's just a negative Nelly.
Okay, yeah. From one content creator to another. we can agree that people are just negative on, like, on stuff for clicks and whatnot. They're just annoying people. And
See, right, I go through the Kevin Smith, right? Which is, if I love it, I'll talk about it all day long, and if I don't love it, I'll just not talk about it.
right. Like, I'll talk about how something's messed up. Like, I've been thinking about making a video going over the Percy Jackson movies and how horrible they are compared to the books.
Bro! You can't see it right now, right? You can't, wait. Like, I will tell you right now, I have almost all of the Percy Jackson books down to my left, and I've read right through the Age of Heroes and stuff. Dude, if you need another perspective ever on Percy Jackson, you hit me up, because, like, see the reveal, you don't, like, I suppose you would understand, see the reveal of Nick being gay floored me.
Oh, I love that. But,
Like,
yeah.
like, it fried my brain, because in a book I was like coming up, and like I'd never experienced that big turn before, and like that series did it so well.
But then they also did it really poorly with Piper.
We've already become the.
So.
Was Piper gay? Was she? That was a whole thing, wasn't it?
Oh, have you not read The Trials of Apollo?
No. See, I'm literally reading it right now. I bought it ages ago, and I'm listening to the audiobook because I've been busy. Like, my channel sort of blew up in the past year.
Right.
And then like that, I've sort of like, that's where I've been putting all the time. I've been doing the rat race, you know, the trying to get things out before everyone else. And I bought a Rise 9, you see. So I've been just powering through the edits, you know. So tell me, sorry. So Piper's gay, you were saying?
I mean, I don't want to really kind of spoil it, but...
What, is it a big turn, or...?
I mean, it's like... It's in the 4th book or so, so I don't know. It's
okay,
just...
go ahead then. It's alright, I'm going to get through it, but I have to get through the first book anyway, so go ahead.
Well, yeah, so Piper and Jason broke up off-screen, and then she was just gay. And it felt like it came kind of out of nowhere. Whereas Nico, it felt very organic. But like, you spent the entirety of the previous series.
With her perspective.
Yeah, so you know that like she actually did care for Jason and whatnot. It's like, and now she just decided, nah. It just kind of, yeah. The only thing they did worse was Aragon. Yeah, Aragon also is just awful. And then you look at 50 Shades of Grey, which is it's a book made as a fan fiction to Twilight, and it got a perfectly fine adaptation to a movie. But something that could have been as popular as Harry Potter, we'll just cut entire characters out from the first movie, like Clarice. She doesn't play a role. Who cares about her?
See, Pete, did you ever hear of the Darn Shan series?
It does ring a bell.
His title was the #1 master of horror, but he was like doing kids horror. I love that series. That and Percy Jackson are the 2 series that I'm always like, they need a true to life adaptation from book to screen.
Luckily, hopefully, the reason why I was thinking about making a video on it was because Disney Plus is picking up Percy Jackson as a animated Disney Plus series.
Oh, as an I want to scoff at it, but animated could do quite well.
Yeah, and it's got Roydian like supporting it, unlike the the movie. So
yeah. To be honest, the movie had quite a cast. See if they kept... I mean, they changed Chiron through both movies. But even at that, like, they got really big actors to play Chiron both times.
No. Crafting, again, I'm trying to avoid spoilers because I do want him to experience it himself. In Blood of Olympus, yeah, she came to terms with it and still wanted to be with Jason. I'm talking about after the Blood of Olympus. Oh, I don't have my wing glider. Can I get that?
Oh my god, these are like weird Pokemon things. They're like
Let's head back
third
to the
gen
center of the
Pokemon.
7 at Windrise and offer it to the gods. Well,
Speaking of, have you tried that Pokemon Unite yet?
I have. I put in quite a few hours to it when it first came out. I haven't played it much since then because, likewise, I've been working on my channel, but I had a lot of fun with it. It's a little bit pay to win, just slightly.
Okay. See, I downloaded it and then I think I played like one match and like not like one of those you download it before bed kind of games and then it's like no, this isn't a before bed. I used to be addicted to Coin Dozer. You ever see it?
I do not know what Coin Dozer is now.
Bro, it's like it's so terrible. It's you just literally drop coins into like a machine, not like a virtual machine. And like you're trying to push out toys and stuff.
Oh no, yeah, I know that. And like you
Coin
can have the
Dozer.
if you get a toy, you can have it sent to you.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know if I can. I didn't know you could get it like sent.
Or
to you.
maybe
I
I'm
thought-
thinking of something similar, but there's like a Japanese thing where you can win stuff off of machines and have it shipped to you.
Oh, you need to unlock the way. Well, shit, I should have done that with the first one.
Have you guys ever read the Mortal Instruments books, like City of Bone? I've read the first Mortal Instruments.
You read them? What did you see the series in the book or the series in the movie?
No, I just read the book. Oh, I'm dead. Oh, I lived.
What do you think of the book?
It was okay. I didn't dislike it. It wasn't fully my cup of tea.
I read what was the there was an angel one that was like about angels and like Nephilim and stuff. It was like pretty weird. Oh, why can I not jump up that? But the series and the movie, my mum and my niece are obsessed with it. Ahaha! Screw you and your trap card! They were obsessed with it. They tried to get me to watch it. It wasn't my thing, to be honest. But, yeah, I hear good things. So, you say the book didn't really catch your attention, just wasn't for you?
Yeah. I don't think it's Percy Jackson level. I feel like it's more like there's another one of those like Hogwartsy Percy Jackson where they're exceptionally gifted youngsters that go to a place during the summer. You know, I don't know. It was okay.
Can I ask for your advice to do with the game? So at the minute I'm just like looting and stuff. Should I be heading towards that big like city to do quests or something, or how do I do this?
You can do that. You will eventually hit a point though where it wants you to level up before it'll let you continue. Okay. So what I do is I do run around for a little bit until I get to like level 5 or 6, and then I'll head back over there. If you hit start or escape, you can see your adventure rank. That's your account level.
Sorry, if I hit... What was it? Oh. Okay. I'm level 1.
Oh. And I guess I can go ahead and collect the wishes, even though you can't do them. Also, whenever you hit escape, you should see a little letter on the left with a little red exclamation point. You might not...
Sorry, explain that again?
So when you hit escape, it brings up the character, the pause window, right?
Okay.
On the left, the little bar, do you see an envelope looking icon?
I see user ID. Sort of the closest I've got.
There'll be like a camera.
Oh yeah, I can see the camera take photo in settings.
Okay, but you don't see the... Okay, so you don't have it there yet. There will eventually be a little envelope icon there that you'll have stuff you can pick up, and they'll be useful for getting other characters later.
Okay. Okay, good to know, good to know. So right now, this is the one character I should be worried about. So I'm just killing things, like looting, just in general, just
Right.
exploring the game. Okay.
Yep. Until you get to like 5 or 6, and then go continue on with the story.
An answer from this world?
Okay. So, do you want to explain a little about how you come up? I told you a little about it and like what I'm doing. What like how I know you ran into the PSG crew, but what did you get up to before that? Sort of how did you like get to Genshin and that sort of thing?
Well, Genshin was always a game that was on my radar. It just kind of happened to be the game that I wound up making content for.
I'll keep this close.
Because I streamed it actually day one, and the stream did very well. So I was like, well, I guess
Smart man.
I guess this is fun. Which I intend to do again for Honkai Star Rail, the next game, kind of in the series that's coming out. And I was already thinking about becoming a content creator because I'm friends with Benny, so it seemed like I could get like good advice and whatnot. So I might as well give it a try.
The do's and don'ts, how to like start that early progress.
Yep.
100%.
And yeah, it just kind of worked out that way.
Honestly, like Benny and like Dan and stuff, those guys are very smart to watch. And I'll be honest, from the do's and don'ts.
Yeah.
It made me laugh because like I like before I was a streamer, I was just a fan. So like I just enjoyed the content, you know, as you do. They put stuff, and then as I watched, I was sort of like, I could do that. Like I know tech enough that I could do that, and I'm like, oh, but I'm not charismatic enough. And I built up like the time as I was streaming stuff. And as I'm watching, like Benny turned around one day, I can't remember what was done. You know, he just went off on one. And he's like, guys, I'm gonna give you a free marketing lesson right now. This is how you choose your content. Google Trends. And I swear to God,
not wrong.
I know it's so stupid, but like it genuinely changed my content and how I like started putting content out, because I had decided earlier in the year to work smarter, not harder. So like stop streaming to 0 viewers and only stream when there's people watching.
Right.
So that's where like I went with like the whole how do I do this, and like he was like, this is how you do it. Google Trends, see what people's looking for, give them what they want. And I was like, that's really good advice. And like obviously it was just Benny going on a rant, but he doesn't realize how valuable some of those rants can be.
Right. One great piece of advice that he gave me when I was starting out that I use is he introduced me to an assistable program called VidQ. It basically like helps show you what kind of videos are currently doing well within your niche. So for me, it gives me like a bunch of different like Genshin Impact ideas. And it's like, these are what people are making. Try this, and it'll help you with thumbnails, your title, description, all that.
Jesus Christ! Sorry, the Digimon have leveled up a wee bit.
Because I don't know about you, but trying to come up with thumbnails by myself, very difficult.
I'll be honest with you, I found thumbnails quite
or not.
easy
Sorry,
after a while.
not thumbnails. Tags.
Oh, tags. See, I cheat. I pay for TubeBuddy to help me with that.
Yeah.
It just makes it easier. And it was one of those. Ironically, it was one of those ones someone didn't tell me about. It was you know the way I was saying to you, I've been like looking at like different types of players and different types of games. I've been doing the same thing with media, so I ended up on Geeks and Gamers. So I'm watching one of their videos one day, and I see TubeBuddy, and I go, "What the hell is that?" And fall down like the analytics rabbit hole, and like end up sitting on like TubeBuddy, like playing about with all of my old videos for hours. And like that education really helped whenever I'm trying to upload videos and trying to figure out what to put out, you know?
Also, to anyone that's just starting to try content creating and whatnot, less transitions, more hard jumps. I put so many transitions early on, and it just makes it look a little bit too cluttered.
I
And
can
very
get
distracting.
that. Like, if things are jump cuts, at least you like that's the style, and you sort of get used to it.
Yeah, I'm not saying don't use transitions, but not every scene change is a transition.
Yeah.
You had no worries about
Really good
thumbnails,
though.
cough,
Oh,
wicker,
God!
cough.
Oh,
Yeah, that helped.
God! Everything's fine. Move along.
It sounds
my
like
God,
it's
I'm
going
dead.
fine.
Everything is perfectly fine.
Everything
All
is
right.
awesome.
Go ahead. So did you know Age of Empires is on Game Pass?
That would be very helpful if I had Game Pass.
Ooh. Can I be
It-
honest with you?
it's a-
Game Pass is one that I've actually... I didn't like it at the start, but see now that they're putting out exclusive
Right.
day on releases, so worth it. What were you gonna say?
Now that it's on PC, I should definitely get it, but the problem is I never use my Xbox to play games. It's a DVD player that I paid a lot of money for.
No, you can use Game Pass for all the PC stuff. Like that's why I use it. I don't. Xbox.
Yeah.
I only use it for PC. But some of the games like Humankind, fantastic. Back for Blood, fantastic. Do you know the first time I ever saw Back for Blood, Benny and Dan playing it back whenever he got into the closed beta,
Oh, yeah?
and I remember looking at it going, what the hell is this? Watched it for a little bit and like turned it off. You know, like one of those ones where you're like, I don't know, but I want. Okay, this is off. I wish I'd sat and watched it long, because I would have had an idea of what game was that I was gonna be like so with coming up. And like, just to like, I just find it funny. Like,
How'd it feel?
you think you're in on the ground floor, and then you realize people plan it for like 6 months.
Yeah.
I just find that kind of funny, like the way the world works with like content creation. These are like, they're so weird. I would like, they aren't even like Pokemon. They're actually Digimon.
An answer from this world?
Like they float, like you hit them off like a cliff, and they like float down like they've got flutter and wings and stuff. What is happening? I love this aesthetic though.
Yeah, that's why I play a lot of anime games, because they don't try and be like hyper realistic in their looks. They try and make things look nice.
Oh, there's a person. Wait, there's also a chest. How do you open it?
Probably by killing the person.
There's a chest covered in vines. Do I have to kill the person?
Do you have Amber with you yet?
Is Amber a person?
Yes.
Then no.
Okay, you'll need her. She shoots things with fire.
I've got Goodwin. They're just standing here because I'm in combat.
Goodwin?
Yeah.
Paimon?
A reward on the road.
Oh my god, this Digimon is actually taking the hand out of me. It's jumping out as I walk away. Oh, that's dirty.
I wish I knew what was happening on your end.
Bro, I'm telling you, like, it's playing peekaboo with me.
Isn't
Like,
Goodwin...
oh my god, it's actually trolling me right now.
Isn't Goodwin the name of, like, the good witch in Wizard of Oz?
I actually don't know. See if your favorites, Goodwin. Godwin. Oh my god, and I can't actually talk to him because of this goddamn, like...
Oh, a regular civilian. Okay.
But, like, I'm
So
in
you
combat.
haven't met a girl that like jumped off of a cliff to you.
Let me officially
No.
introduce the city
Should I?
travelers under finally,
Interesting.
no.
I didn't know you could not go
City
get her.
folk don't look too
Go help him for a sec. Thanks, Crafty.
Everyone's been put out of place by storm, but everything will turn out fine. Jean? Acting grand with Jean on our
I'm,
side.
like, just
Surely
exploring, I'm,
before I
like,
take
killing
it,
things
a
at the
reward
moment.
for- Hey, because this reward is but sticky hunt. Come with me.
Woohoo.
So,
map, right. I
What-
assume M.
what is your favorite game?
Except for the
Like,
local
all
tower
time.
near the city wall over there.
All
They haven't
time
been affected.
is
If
New
anything,
Vegas,
their business
but
is better
that's
than
like that's the rose-tinted glasses because New Vegas is the game that got me back into gaming.
uh-huh.
I'm stopping crafting. I'm stopping. I'm frozen. What do you want me to do? I have to wait for the delay for him to actually tell me what to do. Yeah, so New Vegas, favorite game of like all time, just because it got me back into gaming, and they have a killer toaster.
True, they do have a killer toaster.
I skipped the tutorial. I went like on the other side of the island and skipped the tutorial mission.
How'd you do that? That's impressive.
I was just chatting, like that's how I do. I just went and explored. Okay, so I'm going north. Right. Okay. See, like, this is what happens whenever you're the friendly neighborhood on average dude, am I right? They call me on average for a reason.
It's a polite way.
By the way, thank you very much for your help, Crafton. Very much appreciate it. What a legend.
Yeah, he's one of the
How'd you get in with
bros.
Crafton then?
Huh?
How'd you get in with Crafton? Is this a viewer of yours or a friend or someone you found in games or?
Yes, yes, and yes, yeah.
I don't even have... So what you're telling me is I'm not winning the speed run.
Not very
I don't
well.
even have,
No.
I don't have the first combat power in the game.
Hey, don't worry.
I'm
You're
not
you're
winning the
you're
speed
about
run.
to you're about to catch up. You're about...
Fan-fucking-tastic, right?
Hey, you could get a 5-star character and just absolutely blow out, you know,
I mean, that is my
account-wise.
luck. Have you ever played Dokkan Battle?
I have actually, yeah.
Well, I used to get really... I'm 30 minutes behind him. No, I'm 30 years behind him. I played Dokkan Battle for a long time, and I always used to get the lucky pulls. My friend, who was a veteran, never got like the top cards when they were on a banner, but I always ended up getting the top just for sheer luck.
Yeah, I'm
Let's go!
I pretty much have played every gacha game that's been made, and I'm usually really lucky. Except for in Genshin, I get extremely unlucky.
So, as you can tell, I'm a wee bit over the top with some of my reactions. But that's like what people like. So whenever I started out, I didn't know what people enjoyed watching me, but I didn't know why people enjoyed me. And then I found out, oh, it's because I go over the top with my reactions. So yeah, I learned that, and it's a learning process because I would have like, when I started, I would have like edited that sort of stuff out because I'm thinking, oh my god, that's over the top, that's so cringy. But like now I know, no, that's one people see. Zoom in on it.
Zoom in. People like the cringe.
Yeah.
Cringier the better. They eat that. They eat that up. We'll ignore what just happened to me there.
Nothing happened.
Nothing
Move along.
happened?
Oh god, I'm so dead. I'm actually so dead. They're gonna kill me. Digimon are
Not even
hunting
the first
me!
mandatory statue of the 7, and he was at the tree statue. Okay. Well, do you have your wind powers yet? At least?
No!
Oh.
I have nothing! I have been, like, talking and killing Digimon for the past half hour. Fantastic, fantastic. See, this is why you gotta laugh at the stupidity of it. Also, let me,
Going for all these, like, hidden chests I know about is probably unfair, huh?
I mean, to be fair, it's not why it's, 0 versus hero.
That's true.
It's part of the fun. It's part of the game. We're at 180 quid so far on our fundraiser, folks. You can donate yourself by going to gameheroes.macmillan.org.uk/fundraising/Zach-Crackham. All support is very much appreciated.
Yeah, link
And-
down in the description if you're watching on my video.
Link in the description. Very true, very true.
I'll keep this close.
Right now we are live on Twitch and on YouTube. Do you dual stream or are you just live on YouTube?
My internet's so bad I could not even hope to dual stream.
It coming from a guy who had a half megabyte internet, I get that.
The best internet, and this was like paying like $80 for in where I live, was for the longest time like 13 megabytes, and that was up until like this last year. That was the best I
Did you
could
ever
do.
consider Starlink?
Not available.
Oh, that's a big if.
Yeah.
Why are some of the chests
there.
got red ring? Oh god! Run! 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 It's Digimon! It's Digimon!
Digimon, digital monsters. If they have a red ring, it usually means there's something you have to do to access it, like kill some monsters nearby or solve a quick puzzle.
That would make sense.
Coda, let's be honest, at the moment when you didn't have... True.
A reward on the road.
Right, I'm almost at the start tutorial mission again. We've come full circle, folks. Come full circle.
And now we start, right?
I can't know. Oh shit! Okay, I just died to fall damage because I jumped off the biggest cliff I've ever seen in my life.
You didn't have any AR and you was opening chests. Well, that's how you get AR, is by opening up chests.
No! It just threw me the whole way back. I just walked the whole way there, fell off a cliff. What is this game you have me playing?
It's really easy. It's kind of like Mario Party. Have you ever played Mario Party? Or, I had to relate it to Diner Dash for my mom for a recent video.
So, the present I want to give you, a Win Outriders use that I brought you here. Oh,
Diner Dash?
well that, it's
Yeah, have you never played Diner Dash?
No. What
It-
the hell's Diner Dash?
You run a diner, you, like, make somebody's
I
order,
have
take it to
yeah.
them. Yeah.
One is do the dishes, one is put the orders out. I have seen it. I haven't played it though. Good?
Oh yeah, it's really good. Wait, if you skip the beginning, you can't gain AR? I didn't know that!
Does that mean I'm not even like leveling?
You weren't leveling the whole time!
So, in other words, this is the beginner's guide how not to level. Okay.
How
good
far
stuff,
into
good
the...
stuff.
I mean, I guess you can't get farther into the game because you can't meet Amber and whatnot, but... Interesting that you could go around the map without AR. I might do that for a challenge video.
This is my luck entirely. Like, oh my god. So, like, it's a good thing that I didn't expect to win this challenge, yeah?
Yeah.
Just a matter of fact, yeah. Right, let's see where we're at. Okay, we're almost back to... Oh my god. But, like, the cliffs are so big in this game.
So, little tip, if you attack as you're falling, you'll stab at the ground, and you'll take less damage from the fall.
I'm preventing your fall with the power of 1,000 winds.
What do you know?
And then later on, you'll get a
See yourself grasping the wind.
wing glider that lets you float to the ground.
Why did I miss... Like, it's an actual, like, quest marker. I didn't even notice it at the start of the game. It would have helped if I saw that.
I'm currently in just the worst part of the game for me, so maybe this will be your catch up.
Can you confirm that, Crafton?
It's just, it's awful. It's awful.
Do you want to know what it is? This is actually probably the best content. This is probably better than if everything went complete smoothly. Like, who else have you known to be running about Genshin for half an hour without even leveling?
I didn't know it was a thing.
I didn't know it was a thing. Yeah, you have no AR. Oh my god, this is fantastic. This is fantastic. What do you even do with that? What do you even... Do you know what it is? At least I have like through the night if I need to. I can spend the extra hour catching up.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be live for like 50 hours. That's a joke, but still. Although, do you want to know something awesome that I'm gonna be able to do? There's a live episode of Doctor Who tomorrow at 8 p.m. So I'll actually be able to do my
watch
first
party?
ever. I call it Crack and Reacts because that's what I call my reaction channel. So
Right.
I just call anything where I'm like live watching something, I call it Crack and Reacts. But yeah, I'll do a watch along for the new episode.
Kaya, traveler.
That'll be fun.
Oh, right.
Are you a Doctor Who fan yourself?
From a
Ah! Do you want to know what happened?
So-
Do you remember I said to you about that first waypoint?
Yeah.
That
I
was
see.
what I should have hit
Welcome to
thingy on, so I never saw it because I was walking away from it.
First and foremost, on behalf of your fight.
For Doctor Who, I watched, like, I like the 11th Doctor, and, like, old school Doctor Who, like, the first, like, 5 seasons.
11th Doctor is
Tenet,
Matt Smith or David Tennant.
Tenet, yeah.
Tennant's a legend. Like, hey, I'm level 2!
Woo! And, like, 40 minutes in!
I am so bad.
Let's head in.
Right, this is fantastic. Right, I'm actually now I have objectives. This is even better. Now I'm not just killing Digimon. You feel bad. It's okay, bro. It's fine. We're here for a good time, not a long time. See, this is a challenge in which, I mean, all I'm really doing is challenge someone to that anyway, you know?
The time comes.
It's alright. You'll definitely have the better account than me.
I brought them.
How do I like use food?
Open up your bag,
Once it
which
was over,
inventory icon I believe is I or B,
Or
or hold tab
Oh, I
and go
can
to
just
your
go
bag.
and save the script. I can go see.
This is
skip
Lisa,
and,
our resident librarian.
food. And then can I just use?
But Storm Terror has simply put, Mondstadt's elemental sphere, and for a mage, it couldn't get much
Oh
worse.
crap! Okay, that
My
was a lot.
skin
That
is
was a
one
lot helpful.
element-
Okay.
We simply ask that you repose in Mondstadt.
Okay,
We'll
yay,
help
we're
you
working.
soon.
Open my map.
With Storm Lisa has revealed.
Is that so?
They're located in Storm
Our
Yo,
objective is just everyone
Crafton
understands.
says you're a cyberbully and you need to be stopped.
Knights of the Round, Storm is rampant. All right.
He's like, this is not a challenge. This is cyberbullying.
Alright. I'm at the part where I can do my wishing, so let's see what characters I get.
So is this where you pull?
Yep. So it gives you enough for a 10 pull and then some for the start.
Are you telling me that this thing's called Paimon?
Yeah. Which is
Oh, I'm in
why
the cutscene, by the way.
when you said like Goodman or something, I was just like, that's not her name. Okay, so I'm gonna do my first wishes. Here we go. 5 star, 5 star, 5 star. No. The odds of getting a 5 star are 0.06%.
Well, I'm glad to be in the 0.006% then. I'm gonna be muting myself a wee sec. I'm just gonna get myself a wee smoke before we get any further.
No problem. Let's do... I don't have an. Okay, I have enough for 2. Too short from the other 10 pool. Okay. Can I?
All right. Welcome to the start of the game. Crafton says. The statue of the 7 you were talking about. Okay, I'm getting caught up. I'm getting caught.
Am I cyberbullying or are you cyberbullying crafting?
A little bit of column A, a little bit of column B. All right. Sorry, pardon me. I apologize to YouTube chat.
Not enough. Okay. Now we have you.
Alright, I just contacted the Hatchet. He wanted me to squeeze in a game of AG Empires, so I'm going to try and jump into a game before Genshin Impact.
Okay.
But he will be free, so we kind of got confused with time zones yesterday. He will be free tomorrow. So he will be in for games. He says ready when you are. Okay, Coda.
Mm-hmm.
Do you need company, or are you okay for half an hour?
Oh, I'm fine for half an hour.
Okay, I'm gonna jump in. I'm gonna do a 1v1 with Jamie.
Okay.
On AG Empires before he gets to sleep, and then I'm gonna jump back onto Genshin. The question though, how do I save my program? How do I save my very hard, long?
It's auto saved.
Okay.
You don't have to do anything.
We could start by going
All right.
to
Crafting, thank you so much for your help for getting me to the start of the game. I'm going to be able to put the time in to get the time back soon enough. But thank you for getting me to where I need to go. And, like, yes, I will 100% follow the lead markers. And, yeah, I promise I will not do it again. I swear to God. I swear to God, I know how to play the game now. I swear to God. Genshin is awesome. Well, thank you very much, Hatchet, for watching. I'm about to jump in. I'm just going to say goodbye to Coda. But, Hatchet, can you do me a favor? Can you go and check out King Coda for me? So, if you're a Genshin Impact fan, then
That's all I do.
K-O-T-A, yeah?
Yeah. The King Coda.
Oh, see, that's why. And the thing is, I've heard you say this multiple times now, and I always forget the D. And do you want to know what's frustrating? This guy, King Coda, comes up with, and he actually has.
Oh, I am so annoyed by the guy that's King Coda, because he's like a crap rapper, and I have more views than him.
You probably pay him if you. You probably pay him like $50 and a bag of Coke.
Give me the name.
Right. All jokes aside, Coda, can you send me a link to your channel? Because even though I'm subscribed, it's not coming up, and that's so frustrating. And then I can share it in chat here.
It's actually, if you go to youtube.com/the King Coda, it should.
Oh, can I do that? Okay. The King Coda. Holy shit!
Yeah.
Pop. There we
That's
go.
what happens when you get 1,000 subs. YouTube's like, okay, we actually care about you a little bit.
We care a little.
We'll give you a basic function that used to be just a normal part of having a channel.
Right? Like, why would you not just make things searchable for people? Right. Hatchet, I just sent that to you in Discord. I'm going to jump into Discord with him. Coda, how long are you going to be live for?
Until I finish the challenge.
Okay, so you're live for like the next hour and a half or so?
Yep.
Happy days. Okay, I'll be able to get in and I'll be able to finish up a wee bit of the challenge with you as you enter stream. Means you can get in and do your regular stuff. I can get a wee chat and we can do it.
Alright.
I don't, well, Coda, I lied. Apparently I'm not subscribed on this account and I will change that right now.
Well,
That would be why I had trouble finding it.
might have a part of it. Kodo,
See,
we need.
that's what happens when you have like 8 YouTube channels.
Yeah,
It's so confusing.
I-
Do you like this one, Witty, here? Right? So, I like singing.
Mhm.
My name's Crackapella.
I watched a little bit of you singing from was it From Now On or something? It was something from The Greatest
Oh,
Showman.
last year. So last year was like The Greatest Showman was like the theme. So it was like I was using this costume, but it was all like singing and like guitar, because I do like a lot of singing and like guitar playing and stuff. So that was like last year's like big push, big promo. This year, as I said, like we've been doing the promo throughout October, but it was like the challenge for charity is what we've been pushing. So that was like this like theme of this year. But yeah, I love singing. Singing's good stuff.
I love singing
Okay.
too. I'm terrible at it. My 1K. Oh, you got things to do. I'll tell the story another time.
No, well, finish the story because he's there. He knows this.
Okay. My 1K celebration video, I was actually gonna sing a song from The Great Showman. I wrote a parody version of the duet, the Zac Efron duet. I can't remember.
The other side, or no?
No,
Oh.
the one with him and the girl. Frick. But I wrote a parody of that.
Rewrite the stars.
Yeah. And it was gonna be that, but I just can't sing even if a gun was held to my head, so just didn't do that.
Rewrite the stars.
Yeah.
I can see you be mine. Nothing can keep us apart. You're the one I was meant to find. Sorry, you have to just go pretend, like you just have to go all out with it. No man, just pretend that you can
Yeah.
sing. Look, Hail to the King is right, Coda. Thank you so much for like getting in on the action. It has been awesome talking to you. I'll get a wee chat to you later on, but yeah, I'll be honestly, if you want to get chatting with Percy Jackson or anything like that, or like need anyone to bounce stuff off, you know where I am, dude, because that's my jam. I love that shit.
Sounds great.
I will talk to you soon, but dude, now I better go. Catch you. Wait on me.
Alrighty.
I will talk to you soon. Now I need to find Discord again. God damn it. There's so many windows. So many windows. Talk soon. Bye,
ya.
chat.
Okay. Crafty, I'll hop into the Discord if you want to chat there. Oh, but you're on your phone, but...
Are those explosive barrels over there?
I love Genshin and all, but I know you
Well,
play more.
one shot
I know,
shot.
I got more stuff coming. Like I said, I have an idea for that Percy Jackson video. But the problem is that the other content I make, I pretty much just do on PSG.
It's so high. Seems like there's something up there. But how do we get across? Isn't this a
And yes, Greatest Showman is a modern classic, especially Hugh Jackman.
We might trigger it.
Oh, 100%.
Dragon's
That was
breath.
loud.
Is that where the power's coming from?
You may have to readjust me. I'm on my phone headset.
Phew,
Yep.
I'm tired.
Hello, stream. How's everybody doing today?
You were at 196%. Yep, gonna drag that down a little bit.
Yeah, why am I so high on there? Jeez, man.
Because
Trying
you're
to go
normally
deaf?
so quiet. Alright,
God,
there
this
we
must have been a long...
But at least this way we've helped in the past. We were this
What must have been what?
now with storm terror
I must have been on here a long time ago, because my audio has been a lot better since then.
It has been a while since we chatted on here.
Yeah.
talk more over on Benny's.
Bennies and other assorted discords.
You know, I think he'll catch up pretty easily.
I do too. I just wanted to like possibly if he follows the markers.
If he
Like
follows-
when I said that he was at the beginning, he was at the beach still. And like that worries me a little bit because he was all the way across the map. Like he was literally on the almost on the border of Liyue, and he was still technically on the beach.
How did he do that?
He had to have completely ignored Paimon.
To be fair, wish I could.
Apparently, he's the chosen one
Although,
on that.
Why does Paimon sound so much better?
Your guess is as good as mine because I heard her on yours and on his, and I'm like, wait. So you're telling me she doesn't sound like a shrilly little kid?
She got worse as the actress kept performing, I guess.
I don't know. I guess it's just because she's tired of the voice. But she's at the point she's like, if I do this bad enough, they'll just make Aether talk by him. Aether and Lumine talk by themselves.
And Moy was like, no.
Like, I'm just gonna keep getting worse.
Is this an answer from this world?
No, that's a good guy. Like as soon as I started him talking and stuff like that, and the way his stream set up, I 100% like that's right up plate. If whoever's in chat, if you guys do want to check out somebody that does really good content, because I looked into a lot of his stuff, check out Zach. He's 100%. I looked into it. He's a good guy.
Yeah, he's fantastic, very kind, does this charity thing every year. Which is more determination to something than I've ever had.
Mm-hmm. That's Benny level of determination. Let's be 100% honest.
Look. Haha.
Benny does one every year too, remember?
Oh yeah. But Benny's also a big streamer. I don't know, it's kind of expected of a guy his size, you know?
Needs assistance.
Yeah, but I think Benny, if I remember correctly, Benny's been doing this since even before he was a big streamer. Before he was like a big content creator.
Ooh, wonderful.
Also, I do this beginning area again for a guide video. Get a 5-star character. I do it again for a challenge where I need to have a good like account, and all I get is Noelle. It's rigged from the start.
Let's be 100% honest. You literally just proved that Noelle's actually pretty well.
But
he's
she's
actually
not
pretty.
a 5-star. She's not Diluc.
No. But you could have gotten worse. You could have gotten a second Amber.
True, actually. Very fair, actually.
Watch, he doesn't even. That would be when I would say, yeah, you're ultimately gonna win. If he didn't even get the free Noelle,
Well, no,
like his luck was so.
you have to get Noelle, but
I'm just saying, his luck is so bad that he breaks the game and he literally doesn't get a free Noelle. Instead, it's changed out with Amber.
we just got our new main DPS.
Wait, how do you know?
Woohoo! Now, if only you could get the lightning, and then you'd be golden.
Yeah, I'll just break the challenge and go all the way to Inazuma.
So how exactly is it that you're able to channel elemental energy?
I mean, it's entirely feasible now, since the Inazuma became a thing. Yes, that would break the challenge.
There's a storm that you can't. Yeah, I tried kaying across. You can't.
Dang.
That was like day one before I streamed it. I tried to kaya over to it.
Seems the path
Touche.
Let's use the wind currents to fly up.
I haven't done the Inazuma quest yet. I'm still in Liyue. I'm at the part where just after we got introduced to Zhongli, I literally just fell off the game so hard.
Yeah. You know what my favorite thing right now about Benny playing this game
We can use this to
is
Benny playing the game.
no, he shits on it every time he gets an opportunity, but then he'll like
To give you a title and
talk about how he likes it, and then he'll shit on it again. It's like,
Let's be 100% honest. That's just Benny.
you know, he's like, he'll be like, oh, Hawkeye's so much better. They did this story better. Blah blah blah.
Did you know?
Oh, it's so hype! I got this character. And I need help here. And
I'm not aware of the exact details.
Yeah, I think he mentioned it on one of the podcasts. He's like, "Yeah, I'm gonna be leaving to go talk with Coda and help me with Genshin." What?
Seems Bravo. You are to my the battles you just fought were.
I think it was one that he did with Sal or something.
Story.
Yeah.
Please do visit me at our head. I also know a lovely.
Ever since you being on there a lot more, like the content on PS, like I am really enjoying the shift that all of the formats are taking. Like Benny's comic historian, PSG, like everything that he shifted. I'm enjoying it for the better.
oh, I have an idea for a thing for PSG. I'm not gonna go into details on it because I don't know if Benny will be up for it, but I have a series idea for it that I think will be pretty fun. Did you watch the Halo debate between Huey and Benny?
Yes.
I edited that one.
Weren't they arguing literally the exact same point?
No, Benny thinks that it looks like a Halo game because even though it's open world, the first Halo game tried to be open world anyways.
Well, it did, yeah.
And Dylan's like, well, that's not Halo.
You mean Huey?
Huey, yeah.
But your involvement in this just made things a whole.
Yeah, I think Huey is used to like Halo 2, 3, and 4, where it's very linear.
My favorite edit in that entire video is Huey says, "There's some things that are good about Destiny," and I put Lord Shaxx in between his hands.
That's right, you did. I caught it for like a split second.
Oh, let's go, Harbinger of Dawn. We're busted.
It's still catching up. The stream just got to the Abyss Mage, where Luke's gonna come flying in.
Steal Kaya's thunder.
Hey, they're brothers. What else do you expect?
Quick setup.
Don't you wish you could do this much damage to a Abyss Mage with like a 3-star weapon?
He's using Favonius Greatsword. It's 4-star.
Is it Favonius? It looked like it was one of the cheap throwaway 3 stars. Still.
Oh, it's still not great, yeah, but 200 ping. Let's go.
Wow, you are. You handicap yourself to that degree on this thing. Jeez.
What's the hurry?
Oh, how is Benny liking solo leveling? I know he started it not too long ago.
I haven't heard. Like, I heard him like mention it, but I haven't heard him give like a review or anything on it.
I didn't know because I know you and me are the same when it comes to manhwa and stuff like that. I didn't know if he got the recommendation from you.
I I downloaded an app that just has a bunch of like poorly made manhwa on it, but they're really funny. There's some really funny ones. It's called Billy Billy. Billy Billy
Oh
Comics.
yes, my sister has it.
Yeah. It like there's one that the reason why I downloaded it because it's my girlfriend is a Dobby, which is basically a kitsune.
Oh no.
Pretty good, pretty funny. Because it's classic evil kitsune.
Fascinating.
Wow.
There's another one. My girlfriend is Long Alotan, who is basically like the protagonist of every manhwa ever at the end of their manhwa story.
Oh god.
And all the other, like, female leads are the protagonists of manhwa stories, but, like, at the beginning. So it's like, she's way stronger than anyone else in the story.
And she just wants to live a normal life.
No, he wants to be stronger than her, but but he doesn't know that she's Long Alatan.
Basically, he doesn't know that she's OP.
Yeah. It's funny.
That is actually is ironically funny and Polish.
Yeah, it has tons of references to stuff like she tries and get him hacks so he can, like, power up. And the first hack that she tries and get him is like a martial arts, like, booklet of a, like, top secret skill that this other universe, like, greatest master uses. But she doesn't read the requirements for it. The very first page says that if you want to master this skill, you have to become a eunuch. So that doesn't work. And then she gets him, like, a ring as like a power up, and the ring is literally the ring from Lord of the Rings.
Oh god. So it corrupts him. It would be a corruption.
Yeah, so she has to kill the corruption out of him. Oh, and the first hack he gets just happenstance on his own is a system, like
A player system, like a level up system?
Yeah, like solo leveling or omniscient readers system. But
oh god.
And it's basically the catalyst for the story. Is the mission it gives is for him to go and get turned down by a girl, like confess his love to a girl and get rejected. So
he doesn't, does he?
No, he confesses to her, and she's like, okay. So the system's like, well, I'm gonna kill you, and she's like, no, you won't. It kills the system.
And then the system's like, what?
Nani desu ka?
I'm reading one now that I've been on, like, the binge of, like, the ones that are similar to solo leveling.
Uh-huh.
It's called The Game That I Come From, and it's actually kind of interesting. Basically, like, imagine, like, the people go into a virtual reality, like, Sword Art Online, stuff like that, but if you reach a certain level, you can become awoken, and then you get tons of money.
I like getting tons of money.
Yeah, like, to the point that, like, literally people are, like, if you're awoken, people, like, you can make billions of dollars. Just from playing a video game.
Makes sense.
Yeah. I was sitting there, I was like, why isn't that a real thing now? Because me and Coda would never have to work ever again.
I mean, it's not billions, but there are lots of millionaires from playing a video game.
Let's be 100% honest, Coda. If you had your Mora capital, if you could convert your Mora into actual, like, daily amounts.
There are times where that would be nice. There are times where that would be upsetting. Like,
yes, but
my current Mora capital, that's very sad. I'm very sorry.
But you also did just upgrade how many characters? That doesn't count.
I need to gear up for Toma.
Yes, but in the same sense, if you were doing it to gain money to, live, you'd be sitting there like, all right, I'm just going to sit here and farm nothing but Mora every single day.
What are we doing today? Ley lines.
Forget about leveling up characters. I'm just going to be doing Mora all day.
Well, I'm going to use Lisa as a main DPS. Let's go.
Oh no.
Bop.
There's have you seen the guy that does the anime goods for hire TikTok?
The guy that does what?
Like if animes can hire goons.
Another wind current.
kind of situation. Like he's like if you hire like plays it like he's a telemarketer for service of if you for animes like if you want to hire somebody for an anime for whatever reason, you would call him and he would hire people to come in there and act as the goons.
I haven't seen it now.
He started off with a recent one. He's like, if you were a doctor and anime titties were a thing. And you just see him staring at like he just stares at his screen. He's just like, "Hi, you must be titties. Sorry, titties. Sorry, titties."
That's like the breast milk meme.
And then the next one, it was, and the next one, he was like, if
I suppose you could call it
if you like a thick anime girl came in, you're like, must be thighs. Sorry, thighs. Sorry, thighs. Put your face up. Pick your face up.
What?
Titties. Sorry.
Just where exactly are you from?
I was sitting there. I was like, yeah, that would be probably about accurate when it comes to anime girls.
Have you ever seen Encountering Anime Protagonist?
Yes. Oh, that is probably the most hilarious thing I've ever seen.
I'm bringing it up on YouTube. Hold on.
Oh, there was
how to spot an anime protagonist.
yes. There's also one that's where like, if you run into an anime protagonist, what should you do? And it's every single time it's just run or die.
Put your money in the bag! Put it in!
Yo, look at this one over here.
Look at this one over here.
No, nah, I wouldn't mess with him, man.
For what?
Look, man, look at what we doing, okay? We is robbing the place.
Lisa's
okay?
voice lines are
This
probably
dude right
hands
here,
down the
he's just
funniest.
standing there like nothing's going on, okay? He's chilling, all right? That's a whole anime.
Because
protagonist. I wouldn't mess with him. No,
her
I'm telling you. Look at him.
innuendo,
Look at the way
like
he's
her
sitting right now. He
voice
gonna end
lines
up
are so
killing you,
suggestive.
and then I'm gonna have to run. I'm not gonna be able to get away. He gonna catch me because they're overpowered, and then I'm gonna get killed. This look like the pilot episode to his anime.
Then I'm
we should
gonna have
not
to
be doing
run.
this.
He's gonna catch me. I'm not gonna get away.
I'm gonna go beat him up. What? No, why would you put the money in the bank?
Kimiwa. Kokoni kirubakata wanakata.
Oh, another series on TikTok that hands down I would want to see turned into an actual show. What if the Addams Family moved to Gotham?
What?
Home and relax.
It's a guy that does a whole bunch of like skits for comics and stuff like that, but it's basically a what if the Addams Family moved to Gotham?
Batman will kick their ass.
As so far, no. So far, the way he's putting it is all of the villains are friends with them. Batman's friends with them. Damian's dating Wednesday, which I could see.
I don't know if Batman
100%.
would be friends with. They terrorize people. Not like bad people either. Like, Wendy and the brother like mess with the other kids at school.
Yes, Wednesday and Pugsley do, yes, but in the same sense. Doesn't Batman do almost the same thing?
Only the bad guys.
Jason.
Only the bad guys.
Oh my god.
Did you see the like awful trailers for the
new Batman?
No. The new Batman looks great. I'm talking about the new like Addams Family movie.
They just ruined the Addams Family so badly. Just leave it at the live action movies and let it rest, because those are the only Addams Family that I will recognize.
Well, it's like it starts with them playing a like song that hasn't been popular for 15 years.
Very Addams Family, let's be 100% honest.
Yeah.
Do they do anything normal? No.
That. Give her that. All these really crappy 1-star artifacts. Oof. Oh, electro damage bonus cup, though. Let's go.
Hey, whoop.
What's the hurry?
I think I'm now to the point where I can work my way to Liyue.
You're a little bit behind, Code. I figured you would have done that like a while ago.
Dodge this.
I think. Yeah, the red's gone. Yep. Now it's just a matter of, will I survive the level 30 monsters in between here and there?
Fascinating.
Do you want to risk it?
Yes. It's a speed run. It's all about the risks.
Well, this is interesting.
What?
I literally am watching a clip of a warlock, literally not dawn blading. Boy, I haven't played Destiny in so long. I've forgot my names. Doing a well onto the prophecy boss and one hit KOing him.
Hmm. Benny Adventure Team assemble.
Literally, that's what it looks like.
I mean, yeah, they're the exact same buff. Like, that is Benny's attack.
I mean, you're not wrong.
I'm getting a 4-star artifact. This will guarantee I win. Even if he's somehow faster than me, I'll have the better account. Unless he gets a 5-star character, I'm fucked.
Unless you're able to pull one between now and then.
Yeah, I got one more 10 pull I can try here in a bit.
Oh, FYI, everybody in chat, happy early Halloween. Hopefully, y'all have a good Halloween tomorrow.
What are you dressed up as?
Myself, because I'm going to be in a motel room.
Fair, I guess.
Yeah, I'm still doing. I'm finishing up my CDL stuff. I'm almost done.
I'm
Quite the find.
I'm dressed up as, you know, the king today, but I'll be Vegeta tomorrow.
Are you gonna be Vegeta? I figured you're gonna do straight up Zhongli.
Nah, it's just kind of annoying to get into that costume because there's a lot of buttons and stuff.
And what I was referring to earlier, you're when you were doing the the voice syncing for Zhongli's lines.
Oh yeah.
Literally, yeah. I thought I was watching a Godzilla movie.
To be fair, I was trying to remember the lines off the top of my head, and amazingly, my wife had Genshin up on her computer. He started to say them.
Lucky as could be.
He started to say them as that recording started, so I was just like, "Oh yeah, that's the words."
You heard it here, folks. Coda, the outstanding professional.
These things are level 18. I'm level 3.
Hey, I don't see any issue.
You're in for a little
I
shock.
see a little bit of a problem.
I don't see any issue. You're golden.
Go Noel. Yeah. Let's run away and level up.
I'm surprised you didn't put in there that you had to beat Dvalin as well.
Well, I don't know how long that would take to get to. And he's
Get to Dvalin.
he's doing a lot more than just this challenge.
Oh, yeah.
As you can tell, he was off doing another challenge with somebody else. So I don't want to take up too much time.
Oh, and about that Percy Jackson video, yeah. If you need somebody to bounce ideas off of, I am always game because that is probably one of my favorite series.
Mm. I was watching a review on the movie, the second movie. I was just like, oh yeah, that happened. They did that.
Like,
they thought that was a good idea.
Like your problem only started, and I would have sat there and looked at the reviews. Like your problem only started with the second video, the second movie.
I just
the
forgot.
first.
I rage blotted it out of my mind. I forgot they even...
You repressed the pain of that movie.
Yeah. Back here.
No, the only movie that I avidly I hate with every core of my being. I will make sure I never forget it. Is to make sure I hate it that much is Aragon.
I mean, Aragon wasn't. To me, it's still just Dragon Ball Evolution, because like Aragon, there was an attempt, right? Even the last Airbender, like, and they mispronounced names, like it's still
Bet you can't keep up with me.
kinda in the world of the last Airbender, right? Like they at least read the cliff notes, right? And then you look at fucking Evolution,
Dragon Ball
where,
Super. Yeah, I just suppressed.
where Goku is just a college student, and it's like
High school student.
why?
Blitz.
Your guess is as good as mine. And Bulma is also a high school student, or I think she was the college student.
Yeah, she's part of a secret organization, actually, if I remember right.
Thanks, my sights.
Well, I didn't know Capsule Corp was a secret organization. I'm only reason that I'm saying this. I only wish that they had kept it going and gone to, and just moved on to like
Oh, yeah,
the Vegeta saga.
They sequel baited. I forgot about that.
Go, big.
As I said, I wish they'd continued to at least 2 Vegeta. I want to see how badly they would have messed up Vegeta.
They
I
showed
really do.
Baby Piccolo. Oh, and the fucking Ozaru, which means great ape, was like a werewolf.
Yeah.
God.
What's the hurry?
They get everything wrong.
How fortunate.
They even made Yamcha a good character.
Hey,
No, I mean in the sense of like they made it to where Yamcha actually could possibly beat Goku.
hey. Yamcha beats
But-
Goku the first time they encounter each other.
Really think about it. How did he beat Goku when they first met?
By using Wolfang Fist and beating the shit out of Goku.
Quite the fun.
And if I remember correctly, at the time Goku was also extremely hungry because he just got done
No.
whooping somebody else.
No, it was a fair fight. Goku woke up from a nap. No, Yamcha in Dragon Ball was cool. Alright? And then they used him to like show off that like other characters were really strong by having him get his ass beat first. So then everyone else was just like, oh well, if he's getting his ass beat first, he clearly sucks. It's not because, you know, they have to show the stakes or something. Nah. Fuck
No,
the
no.
Yamcha haters. Fuck the fact that the best statue that's been made of Yamcha has been him being dead.
No, the reason why they can say Yamcha is bad is not because of like, oh, they used him as a, because literally in the exact same scene they had Tien beating his villain, beating his enemy.
No. Okay, so here's how it actually happened. In case you're confused, Yamcha dies in the Cell Saga against Saiyaman, right? He's the
No, I'm talking about the Saiyan saga.
Quite the
Yeah.
fun.
Yamcha dies against a Saiyaman. That self-destructs at the very beginning of the fight. after he beats it. That's what happens to him in the Sand Saga. Yamcha is the first one to fights against the Saiyaman, beats it. Everyone's like, oh, these guys aren't all that tough. And then Saiyaman gets up and explodes. That's what happens to Yamcha. And everyone's like, well, Yamcha's super weak. No, he was the first one to go, and they didn't realize they were gonna self-destruct. Then he gets trained by King Kai, and they fight against the Ginyu Force after the Ginyu Force freshly has died. Yamcha beats Riku, who beat the shit out of Vegeta after having less training time than Goku.
Well, wasn't that explained a little bit more though? Because it was
that was an anime only thing. I don't think that was in the actual manga.
That's what. Okay.
It was filler, but still, that's a feat that Yamcha has. All right, let's not take that away from him. Flash forward, after that, he is willing to go and try and fight Frieza when Frieza shows up, even though he knows he can't do shit against Frieza.
Hey, that's not an achievement. Hercule did the same thing.
But Vegeta knows how strong. I'm talking about Frieza, not Cell. And
no, the second time Frieza comes around, Hercule volunteers to fight Frieza.
Hercule's not in the story when Frieza comes back.
Quite the find.
Not the. He's not. I could have sworn he was there when the.
Hercule doesn't come into the story until Cell is at perfect Cell level.
I swear that Gohan met his daughter before then.
No, he doesn't meet Videl until the Buu Saga. Oh wait, no, he. Was it the Buu Saga? Yeah, it's the Buu Saga. It's going into the Buu Saga because he's adult Gohan.
Oh, that's right.
So, but going back to Vegeta, right? So, Frieza's coming to Earth, way stronger than he was even on Namek. Who's there? Fucking Yamcha, because he's not a bitch, right?
Oh, I'm not saying that he was ever a bitch. I'm not disagreeing with that. I just find it hilarious how everybody just turns him into this character that dies instantly. It's like
I am ranting.
Yeah. I'm just saying, like, he's a human going up against super beings that literally are akin to gods. Yeah, no, he's gonna survive every single time, 100%.
He's used as a stepping stone to show somebody else was strong, until eventually the community started making fun of him, and Akira Toriyama was like, "Yeah, that guy, right? Fucking loser." Same guy that forgot that Launch was a character.
Now one that I wish that would actually get an actual like arc of like showing that he's actually amazing and probably one of the most badass characters is Krillin.
He did.
Not in the way that like everybody thinks that he does, because if you really think back to it, every single fight he's in, how long do you actually see him in a fight scene? That his blade doesn't get rebounded back during Cell.
Well, okay, so if you want to talk about characters showing that they are strong and good, you have to go back to also think about Dragon Ball, where Krillin shows he can hold his own against Piccolo. Before Piccolo then goes and fights Goku, to the point where Piccolo thinks Krillin is so much of a threat, he's willing to break his hiding disguise, like show that he's a monster or whatever, by killing Krillin. He tries to kill Krillin, and Kami has to save him because of how much of a threat Piccolo thinks Krillin is. Then, then in Dragon Ball Z, he survives a hit from Raditz, who was 3 times stronger than both
Piccolo, wasn't it?
Goku and Piccolo. So he's always shown to be up there, you know. And
No,
even
hands down the
even in Super, he's shown to be able to fight at around
Super. They did
God
him.
level.
Yeah, Super. They did him right. I will say that. In Super, they did do him right. But Super did a lot of things that I feel were necessary. But we'll talk about that later.
This new series in this latest arc in the manga.
Manga, correct?
Yeah, it shows Krillin. It shows Yamcha actually able to fight around God level. He finally is able to actually do something as a Galactic Patrol member.
They finally made him a Galactic Patrol.
Well, everyone was helping out the Galactic Patrol at the time in the
I
story.
know, but if I remember correctly, Yamcha was never considered a Galactic Patrolman. He was just there.
None of them are like they got honorary put in to the Galactic Patrol, but he.
Oh, okay. I thought you were saying like he'd actually been finally made an actual Galactic Patrol.
No, honorary members. But
Got it.
But they actually do a lot of stuff in that story arc before Goku arrives to take on the final guy.
Well, yeah, in the manga, there's actually not a like Goku is like one of those things that comes in at the very last moment most of the time.
That's how it is in the anime until Super also.
Yeah, but I'm just saying, like, that's how his character was supposed to be.
Yeah,
it wasn't like
he's cleanup crew.
Yeah, like he's not he's the cleanup crew. He's the guy that's like once the shit hits the fan, he's like, okay, we've reached our limit. We can't do anything else. We need to call in the big guns. That was what Goku was, and still should be. But instead, in the anime, they turned him into this like godlike being that everybody just wants to just say that could
10 pool. Give me a 5-star. And now. Give me a good character.
Or at least a good weapon.
Razor? Give me Razor. Give me Razor. Bennett!
And the Benny saga begins!
And then we go here to party, and we go...
Hey, at least you got a better fire than... At least you got a better fire than Amber.
And then we buff up Bennett.
Hey, at least you have a Bennett that's not a C6.
Why
so if you need to do a
like this?
No, I'm just saying if you need to do a review for him that's not C6.
Oh, I'm not leveling him up to. I'm not doing that. This account's just for the.
Hey, but you do have the ability to if you want to. You do have Bennett now.
Look that up. Ooh, crit rate. The lowest roll of crit rate possible, but crit rate.
Hey, crit rate's crit rate, man.
Can't be mad. Can only be sad. And level up.
Benny's adventure team, assemble!
Benny's adventure team, assemble! Oh, wait. I'm not going to use my green books because I have 69.
Or not.
My hands are tied. Hey, Marjorie, give me things. I need an ice rock, brown rock, electro rock, and fire rock. This is a fair competition.
told you this was not a competition. This was cyberbullying from the beginning.
Oh, what you're on about?
I knew it the second I saw it, how he was acting around the game. I was like, no, this is going to be an easy GG for Koda.
Oh, they added this. I forgot. You can buy the items from the events you missed.
Oh, did they?
Yeah.
That means I could possibly buy the sword, that one sword for.
I don't know about the weapons, but the gadgets.
Oh, I wish you could, because I missed it because of my account going missing. I missed out on that. I don't have that Albedo one anymore.
Oh yeah, the Festering Desire.
Yeah, such a.
It's this way. All right, we're busted now.
You haven't been?
No, we just now attained busted levels. Did I do this one? Doesn't look like it. Freeze. No!
You've been a naughty boy.
Leave my librarian alone.
So, kill Benny first.
That's right.
Leave the thick anime titties alone.
Come a little closer.
Leave Moans McGee alone.
That's pretty much what she is.
Let's light it up. Cool it. Steady as stone.
She's still level 1. Oh no. Leave her be.
Did you leave Bennett to level 1?
No, Bennett's leveled.
Will's level 1 still.
Lisa.
Oh, that.
She's fine. She's fine. Zap that. Zap it. Thank you.
I thought she was supposed to be your main DPS.
Well, that changed when I got Bennett.
You just got Bennett. What was happening before that?
Well, Kai was leveled.
Yes, because that makes it make way more sense.
You're welcome.
When I practice my spells in weather like this, I can do half the work for double the impact. I'm just teasing.
She affects me in ways that, Yep. Alright, so can I level her while I'm in combat? Yeah, okay. Still not touching my...
Benny to the rescue! That's when you need Benny to burn the shield.
Well, I was working on it.
What do you think, cutie?
There we go. Northlander bullet. 4-star artifact. It's a feather. Almost guaranteed to be good. Let's go. Oh, it's okay. It's alright. I guess I'll replace this one with it. It's okay, because I'm going to throw this one in there, and it's about to be a lot better. Boom. I mean, you can't expect a good artifact at such an early level, you know? So, it's okay. Take my blue balls!
What?
I gave the statue some blue balls. Don't act like I'm saying things that don't make any sense.
You're in for a little shock.
I have, but Coda, you also take it to sometimes to a degree that I worry about your sanity. And that's really being 100% honest with you.
What do you think, cutie?
What do you think, cutie? She called me cute.
Yeah, I would assume that's the one who was calling you cutie, because I don't hear your wife in the background.
No, she walked out with Mason. She'll be back, right?
Maybe.
It's only been 5 weeks.
What do you think, cutie?
I think everything will be fine. Maybe.
Zap, 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 zap. Ah.
Fascinating. What's the hurry?
To Liyue.
Leeway! And die along the way.
Along the way. Where's the nearest statue? That one. I'm actually surprised it doesn't make you kill Dvalin before you can go down here.
I think it actually does, if I'm not mistaken.
It does not. I came down here as part of my
Yeah.
Ultimate Beginner's Guide video.
It used to.
I just don't think that anyone bothered until they did. Because the level of the
I-
monsters is 30.
Yeah, good point. You're crazy enough going down there the way you are.
I bought the things to send everyone in the party once I get there. Like, once I get the right level. So it's just a matter of surviving until I get the right level. Oh, I have to kill that?
No.
What level are you?
This statue of the
Oh,
Too
yeah.
high for you.
No, this one's only level 9. Nah, that's fine.
Okay. I was gonna say it was like level 90. Your other account decided it wanted to.
We see you have a level 90 account. We have set your world level accordingly.
If they did that, you would be screwed.
There we go. Need these pinwheels for Bennett.
Adventure time.
Grab these. Work my way south.
Hey. They're coming out with a new Resident Evil?
Yeah. This one, it's just giant women with big tits. They heard the feedback on the last one, and they're like, alright, we'll give you guys what you want.
No, they're coming out with a Resident Evil movie.
What?
Yeah, Welcome to Raccoon City, out November 24th.
Oh, well, maybe it's an actual Resident Evil movie.
It is. It's 100% a Resident Evil movie because they are showing Nemesis.
Okay, so because the previous Resident Evil movies were not Resident Evil.
Yeah, it looks like from what I'm surmising here, I'm seeing possibly Chris and or Leon and possibly Claire. It does show RPD, so it does. So it is Raccoon Police Department. So I'm guessing it's Leon.
Yeah, I don't think. I mean, they would probably do at least Resident Evil 2 first. I don't think Chris is in 2.
You would say that, and then you remember that they made an entire franchise that literally had none of them in the beginning.
Yeah, but I
Come a
mean,
little closer. Try not to
that's why they're making it better this time.
They better because I'm very weary of this.
I don't know. I'm grabbing these mist flowers. I don't need them.
Adventure time. Off we go.
But this precious chest here. Is Noelle's shield strong enough to tank these exploding barrels?
Why don't we find out?
Yep. I activate it right before that fucking air slime almost blew me up. So, have you seen the stuff that people are saying Toma's terrible? Because as a shield support character, he does less damage than Zhang Ling, a main DPS.
Oh, a shield character that does the less damage. Like it should be.
And no one was surprised. Ooh, there we go. That's a good flower.
It's like, yes, we're not gonna get a Zhongli 2.0 with Toma. They learned their mistake the first time.
They decided to stop listening to you assholes.
They're like, hey, why aren't you making this guy's DPS just as much as his defense? Because we don't want the game to break a third time. Or no, sorry, I'm gonna phrase that. A fifth time. This is interesting.
What?
Resident Evil Welcome to Raccoon City, because I'm feeling like this is kind of like a not following the games, but following the games. It looks like they're kind of like throwing together Code Victoria,
I mean,
Resident Evil 2, and Resident Evil 1.
That's just how all
Such fair weather.
video game
Why don't we
adaptations
do a
are,
bit of
right?
sunny work?
Rather than
Yeah.
follow the story of a
Wonderful.
well-liked video game, we'll just use the characters and names and places.
Right?
Oh god.
Well, no,
it's
they're
so
still
important.
following the story. It just looks like they're just basically like kind of putting you into
Someone needs assistance.
like a hodgepodge story of like all of those timelines together.
Thus far, after you clear the ability to come here, it's no real problem. Ah! Don't drown! No! Oh god.
Okay, I take it back. They didn't learn their mistake.
Oh god. Okay. Okay. We're good. What
I knew you were good.
What did they do wrong?
This takes place literally right after Resident Evil Final Chapter.
What?
Mm-hmm.
But it's the final chapter.
Yeah, this is now following Claire Redfield, Jill Valentine, Chris Redfield, Albert Wesker, Leon Kennedy, Ada Wong.
Yeah, I get it. All the protagonists.
Yeah, all the good protagonists. But they're making Claire the main character.
Someone needs assistance.
Well, I like Ada more than Claire.
I like Jill more than Claire. What are we talking about?
I mean, I don't dislike Claire.
No, but in the same sense, if you're gonna make this a Resident Evil, let's make the actual main characters that actually people remember as the main characters. Unless they're doing Code Victoria, then that makes sense.
If you ever
Yeah, I know how to resonate. Stop talking to me. I am speed running.
Oh yeah, this was in production.
someone needs assistance.
Wow, COVID hit this thing hard.
What did it start production or as COVID hit?
No, this has been in production since 2017.
Well, then COVID didn't hit that.
It was supposed to release at the beginning of COVID.
Oh.
Let's light it up.
Then why wasn't there any trailers for it?
They literally have no idea because this was supposed to be. It was slated for a early
That's what I call
2019 release, and then not early 2019. Then why did? Because I forgot. So COVID didn't hit till late 2019.
Well, it depends on where in the world you are on when COVID hit, but if it hit
Yeah,
the United States hard in like July.
that's strange.
Where is... There's a chest around here that I'm using my enhanced knowledge of Genshin Impact to go and open. Now where is it? Well, I mean, there's this little one.
Fascinating.
Okay, it was slated to. There was a complete story rewrite. It was slated to be a continuation of the original Resident Evil series, that to follow the final chapter from a different point of view.
And you know what? They probably had to work on the fact that it's probably covering a viral pandemic in the middle of a viral pandemic, and lots of people don't like it when you do that kind of thing.
Yeah, in early 2020, casting was underway, but was delayed due to COVID-19 the pandemic. So yeah, that makes sense now. The reason why they had this they had the script, but they had to trash it, rewrite it, and then they recasted it. That makes sense now.
What do you think of Chris Pratt being Mario?
I'm just hoping it doesn't turn into that old '90s film of the Mario Brothers.
Do you mean the best movie ever written of all time?
Let's light it up.
Don't even.
For a little shock.
The Mario Brothers movie where Toad was a lizard thing. You know, like toads are. Toadstools.
No, I'm looking at it. He wasn't a toad thing. He was supposedly a dinosaur.
Yeah, they were all dinosaurs, even though his character's a toadstool.
That movie, like, I remember watching it as a kid, and I'm like, hey, this is kind of cool. I got older, I was like, hey, this is really kind of creepy.
Oh yeah, and I'm pretty sure in that movie, it's weird that there's not Princess Peach, it's Daisy. There's a part where Mario, like, talks to
What's the hurry?
Princess Daisy, and it's implied he's talking about how, as a reward, he wants a tit fuck.
Yeah, like I said,
In a Mario movie.
again, when I was a kid, I thought it was a good movie.
It,
When I got older, I realized how fucked up it was.
do you also realize, like, know that that movie was never supposed to be a Super Mario movie?
Yeah, no, I don't know. I don't know why they named it that.
Well, it was written as a completely other movie, other characters, setting, and all that. And then the producers were like, yeah, but we just signed a contract with Nintendo for a Mario movie, and we don't have time to write one. So you have 2 weeks to rewrite your story.
And refilm certain parts about names.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was very evident that it was because it was not a good movie. It did not age well.
All right, we are at first like 14 minutes was us chatting, so we're at about 2 hours and 12 minutes in total on this speed run, and I'm just outside of Liyue.
You started 77 minutes ago. Yeah, say roughly.
Well, I mean, I have a timer.
I know. I'm just looking at. I was looking at the time you started your stream. Now, I wanted a movie to a video game to movie that wasn't super bad, but it kind of like missed the mark a little bit. Prince of Persia.
Yeah, I liked the movie. Have you played like there was a version of Prince of Persia, I think it's just called Prince of Persia, but kind of like a water art style for the PlayStation.
Yes, that was I remember that one. I wasn't a big fan of that one, but I liked it.
I loved that game, and then they set up for a sequel, and the sequel never got made, and they made Sands of Time instead.
Yeah, no, I don't understand that one because, like I said, I like that one, but Sands of Time I enjoyed more just because it was a continuation of the game that I had started playing, that I wanted a continuation for.
Fuck Sands of Time. Alright, I am almost to the Adventurers Guild, which is when I will call time.
Have you seen
What's the hurry?
Any of the new commercials, any of the new trailers for the new Pirates of the Caribbean?
No, I just know that there's a new one coming.
Yeah,
I try not to watch movie trailers anymore because it's like I want to not have things spoiled for me whenever I go and watch a movie. I find that I enjoy the movie a lot more if I do that.
The reason why I like these trailers because they're not trailers. They're not giving you anything. They're just basically telling you, "Hey,
okay,
this person's going to be in it." That's it.
Yeah, but I can just look at casting info for that.
Well, no, it's just basically saying like, "Hey, this character is going to be in the story." It's not giving you any information about the story. It's not basically the only commercial out right now is just basically Will and I forget the wife's name laying in bed, and then you just see like barnacles up to Will's side of the bed when Will wakes up.
All right, so total time was about 2 hours and 15 minutes, and that pretty much means I won.
We're not frozen in place.
But I'm gonna donate anyways.
Yeah, because that was a bit of an unfair advantage, just being 100% honest.
Donate USD.
Error.
Continue. Can I pay through PayPal?
You should be able to. I think most donations allow it.
And
Seems all the other nights
remember,
already
any
have their
amount
hands full.
helps us reach the goal, which that's the best way to help anything, you know, is to do something about it.
Oh, forgot Dune came out this year. I don't know how that is.
Here, well,
I didn't know you were such a slacker.
pretty sure I had an unfair advantage.
just a little bit.
So I'll put in a little extra. And then we hit him with that winky face, you know. Show that we care.
Oh yeah, 100%.
Okay, it has to be card. 1 second.
You're on your set in your face, so you're good.
Error.
Just make sure. Please God.
There's a Batman movie that came out?
Is it not the one with Edward?
No, it's the one with Bruce Lee.
Bruce Lee's dead.
I know it's an animated movie. I was making a joke. It's basically it's called Batman: Soul of the Dragon.
Come on, let's
I
get
was like, Bruce Lee's been
not
dead
frozen in place after all.
for a while.
I know. Yeah, no, it's like a Bruce Lee type movie. Hey, they have David Gaultier playing as Batman in this one. It's not bad.
Error.
Oh, it's a Batman Lady Shiva movie. Huh. Did not know that came out.
I didn't know you were such a slacker.
And go through. Continue. Oh. Well, of course there's the security.
Hmm.
Error.
Seems all the other knights already have their hands full.
Send a verification code to my wife. Wrong person.
Wait a minute.
There we go.
They're coming out with another Jurassic Park movie.
Yeah. It's supposed to be the last one.
I
Let's go
hope
back
so.
to the donation page. Oh, it doesn't reflect yet, but we're 230 into the 500-pound goal. So
Good. That's doing really good.
yeah, it's only the first day, so hopefully by the end of tomorrow we'll be at that goal. Any help, of course, down below. And that's gonna be it for my stream. I'm gonna go and eat. Thank you for hanging out with me, crafting.
You're welcome, man. You have a good one.
Yep.
And the stream, you all have a good one as well. And happy Halloween to everybody.